Hey guys! Welcome back to the coolest corner of the internet, where we're about to spill the beans on the simple habits that'll turn you into the life of the party. The kind of person who is not only charismatic, but also effortlessly charming, giving you the biggest unfair advantage that you can start implementing today. So, if you're ready, here are 15 small things that make people instantly like you. But before we get into it, if you're not already part of our tribe, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring that notification bell. You don't want to miss out on the weekly wisdom we drop here. All right, let's dive in. 1. Inquire about their passions. People absolutely adore chatting about the things that light up their souls. If you've been casually following them on social media, why not toss in a line about their recent escapades? Slide into their DMs with something like, "So I noticed you conquered the Netherlands recently. What's the secret to not getting lost in those charming streets?" Show genuine curiosity about the stuff that sets their hearts aflutter, especially if it tickles your fancy too. Remember, the second meeting could determine whether you're destined for high fives or awkward side glances in the hallway. 2. Be excited when you see them again. All right, my dude, here's the deal. You know that old saying about first impressions being crucial? Well, turns out you don't always hit the bullseye on the first try. That's why meeting people again is like round 2. Your chance to really get them on your radar. So gather up that enthusiasm, toss around some compliments, take them in, dish them out, and maybe even ask to hang out when all goes well. You just gotta be excited for the next time you meet them. 3. Be a social superstar, not a liability. Don't be the deadweight nobody wants to drag around or wait for. Be the kind of person who effortlessly blends into the group and keeps the good times rolling. If you're joining in on an activity, don't be the anchor holding everyone back. It's all about being someone that brings value to the group. A social asset adds that extra sprinkle of fun and makes the group vibes soar, while a social liability is like carrying around a wet blanket at a beach party. If you can't ride a bike, maybe skip the cycling trip. If boats make you turn green, maybe stick to dry land. People dig social assets. They love introducing them to their crew because they know they won't cramp their style or embarrass them. Being a social asset validates their coolness factor even more. That's the ideal position you want to hit in life, being the ultimate social MVP. 4. Show up on time. Being on time is like hitting the sweet spot, neither too early nor fashionably late. We humans dig predictability. We appreciate folks who do what they say and say what they mean. Imagine throwing a party. You don't want someone barging in before you're set or strolling in late, cranking up your stress. Respect others' time as if it's more precious than your own. Mess with it, and they might not be so keen on hanging out again. Plus, showing up on time shows that you value the other person's time and effort in planning the event, and it sets a positive tone for the interaction. 5. Remember personal details. Remembering the nitty-gritty is a gem. Sure, nobody expects you to memorize their life story, but recalling the small stuff sets you apart. It's like sprinkling a dash of attention in a conversation. They mention their dog's name or their baking hobby. Boom, you score points. People notice when you're tuned in, and they're more likely to return the favor. Remembering personal details not only strengthens your connection, but also makes the other person feel valued and respected. 6. Lead, don't leer. Lead the way without bossing around. It's the ultimate social hack. Folks dig leaders but detest dictators. Be the maestro, not the micromanager. Delegate the chores like a pro chef orchestrating a meal. You cook, they clean, and everybody's happy. Plus, if you love cooking, it's a win-win. Remember, leadership isn't about dominance. It's about inspiring others to follow willingly and enthusiastically. 7. Subtle art of sarcasm with humor. Mastering the art of sarcasm can be your secret handshake. It's like joining an elite club where wit reigns supreme. Sarcasm is not just brainy banter, it's one of the highest forms of intelligence. But seriously, don't overdo it or you end up sounding like a snarky snob. Just make sure your sarcasm is delivered with a smile and understood by all parties involved. It's a delicate balance. 8. Laugh at yourself, not literally. Being able to laugh at life's curveballs is gold. Float through life like a carefree cloud, laughing off the bumps along the way. People dig those who can take a joke, not those who are the joke. Balance is key. Laugh with, not at, and you'll have the last laugh. Remember, humor is a universal language, and being able to laugh at yourself shows humility and resilience. 9. Speak your mind, but tactfully. Be straightforward without bulldozing others. People dig those who know what they want and say it with finesse. No one wants to play the guessing game or deal with wishy-washy behavior. Be clear, be classy, and watch the world bend to your will. Remember, diplomacy and tact go a long way in effective communication and building positive relationships. 10. Don't sweat the small stuff, seriously. Life's too short to let spilled drinks or bad drivers ruin your vibe. Keep your cool, give the benefit of the doubt, and move forward gracefully. Nobody wants to be around a Debbie Downer. They're too busy enjoying the sunshine. Remember, it's not about what happens to you, but how you react to it that makes all the difference. 11. Match each other's passions. Find your passion pals. Ever meet someone and instantly click? It's the magic of shared passions. When you vibe on the same wavelength, conversation flows like a well-oiled machine. It's like finding your tribe in a sea of small talk. Shared passions not only deepen connections, but also foster mutual understanding and support. 12. Walk the talk. Let your personality shine through. Authenticity is the name of the game. Nobody likes a bait and switch. Dress the part, groom like a pro, and watch how perception shapes reality. Remember, consistency between your actions and your image builds trust and credibility in the eyes of others. 13. Genuinely cheer others on? Everyone loves having personal cheerleaders. Boosting others' egos is the ultimate social currency. Elevate your pals, build solid connections, and watch your social circle grow. As humans, we love those who reinforce our behaviors. That's why cliques exist. Remember, genuine praise and encouragement not only uplift others, but also strengthen bonds and foster a supportive community. 14. Giving thoughtful gifts. Give thoughtful gifts, not just for brownie points. Personalized presents show you care. Go the extra mile. It's the thought that counts. And if all else fails, high-quality snacks are a fail-safe crowd pleaser. Remember, the best gifts are those that resonate with the recipient and show that you've put genuine thought and effort into selecting them. And finally, 15. Find peace within. This is the ultimate people magnet for good vibes. Because deep down, that's what we're all fighting for. You see, the flower doesn't bother itself with attracting the bee. The flower just flourishes and the bee will come. There are people out there chasing butterflies when all you have to do is plant a garden and they will show up. Find happiness, find peace, find your version of success. And when you do, you'll realize you don't actually need other people to like you because you now like yourself. External validation does very little for the person who is internally validated. On a personal level, even though we've crossed multiple thresholds, we still want that mainstream success where everyone knows who we are and what we stand for. Which is why we're all putting so much effort into building these videos that encourage positive habits. We hope that everyone will eventually get to a point where there is no one left behind whose opinion would matter, because you are the star of the show. And that's a wrap for today's journey into the simple tricks of people magnets. Drop a comment below and let us know which small thing you're going to focus on. If this video rocked your socks off, explore more of our mind-bending habit-building content and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for joining us on this adventure of self-discovery. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and we'll catch you in the next video.